Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Happy New Year 2019. We are here. Welcome to episode 9 of Life with Siphe. Thank you for joining me. Remember, stop right now if you haven't. Subscribe, please, so that you can always get updates on my videos. I hope you all entered the new year, with positive vibes. I'm not even going to start talking about this new me, new year situation. I feel like people do it every year. If that's your thing, hey, remember, on this channel, we all about doing that thing that makes you human. Oh, wow. 2019. Firstly, for me, it's a complete blank, which scares me because I have absolutely no idea how my life is going to turn out this year. Like, I couldn't even buy a diary today because I was like, so what are you going to write on dates? Like, you're going to say on this day, I'm trying to do this, on that day. Firstly, I need to find a job. I need to find a place to stay. I just need to, this is the year of, last year for me was a year of just building myself and working on myself. The journey has not been completed. It is a process, remember, guys, and there is no we have arrived. So this year is all about, for me, to implement and actually, create the life I want for myself. With that being said, this episode is called Saying No. I don't even want to call myself a victim. I am the worst when it comes to that. I can't say no to save my life. Not a good character to have. I really actually consider it my weakness. And as the years have gone by, and by saying no, guys, I mean in terms of, do when you were able to do, but when you can't, say no. My mistake is, even when I'm unable to, I say yes. And I go out of my way and I crash and burn. All because I did not say no, I am not able to, And also that whole, just because I can't now doesn't mean I won't be able to help another time. And God has continuously been teaching me this lesson of, okay, so young lady, you don't want to learn. And every time I overcommit myself in situations, and then I crash and burn. And then he sits me down literally and he's like, you don't have the strength. I'm not going to give it to you till you realize. And over again, guys, I keep on making the same mistakes. And so for me, I am dedicating this episode to saying no, and just to share with you a recent, I'd say, victory I've had with that. It's a first big one for me, and I just want you guys to be aware of it when it happens to you. So I was in a predicament where in my employment, I'm forever doing extra things, At first it was I don't mind and I never said no, and so therefore I feel like the other party as well just kept on milking me, if that makes sense. I don't even want to go as far as saying taking advantage, but probably it is. And then recently I crashed. This one time the other party was asking me for something and I actually did not have it in me. I didn't have the strength. Yet I still said yes. And then I find myself needing to complete this task, and here I am, bawling out of tears, crying. I can't even move because I'm just like, I am overworked. I am tired, And that for me was something snapped inside of me, where I was like, but Siphe, you do this in every area of your life. Learn to say no. And this just made me think in general with family. I'm one of those people, I'll probably have like 10 rand, right? Or $10. But if you ask me for $5, I'm going to it's going to hurt to say, look, I don't have right now. I only have enough for me. I will go over and beyond trying to figure out how, okay, am I going to make my situation work and so you be able to get your $5 type of thing, right? It starts with small things like that, but then it develops in even how you work in the workspace and just how you live your life in general. So my lesson for me is then I got to a point where my employer asked me to do something. And it was made to seem like it was going to help me, right? And we had a disagreement in payment. And so you asked me to do a job. You've asked me to do this before, and you paid me, let's say, $10 again. And then now, second time around, you asked me to do the same job, but now you're telling me you're going to pay me $5. And guys, I need the money, right? But I said no. It killed me. I said no. I'm like, but Siphe, at what point is it going to stop? Like, why do you devalue yourself so much? Like, how stupid, I don't want to use a word, but how stupid can you be to agree to a job you've done before, but for a lesser amount, or because you don't want to say no? And so, guys, I put on my big girl pants, and I said no, and it felt like such a breakthrough. So, from me to you this year, as we start afresh, say no to the things you cannot do. Be selfish in that regard. If it is costing you your peace, if it is costing you time you cannot get back, first help yourself before you help others. I'm always saying this, but when it comes to me, it's like easier said than done. But I just wanted to share that with you this episode, that it's important to say no, and not in a bad or mean way, but just to be like, I can't right now. I'm unable to. I don't have the strength. I don't have the capacity. The capacity. Whoo, George. I can't help you right now, But when I'm able to, I will. And it draws lines. It draws boundaries. It's healthy. I think that's another thing that scares me, that sometimes I feel like, oh my gosh, turning away people. But it's healthy, and you can't be of use if you are burnt out. And I think for the third time now in my life, I've been on this roller coaster where I do and I crash and burn. But I've dedicated this year for me to not crashing and burning. And that means to have boundaries. That means to be healthy. And just keep healthy spaces and distances with all the relationships in my life, Thank you for tuning in and listening to this episode. Remember to please comment and like and let me know what you think. Till next time, remember, do that thing that makes you you. Thank you for tuning in. I love you and I appreciate that support. Here's to a bright, positive, life-changing and aligned higher purpose 2019.